All right, let's get started.
Hannah.
Hello, thank you all for being here today. My name is Matthew Magnuson, and I'm the CEO of Immune Shield. We've had a fantastic 2 years, and we'd like to give you some insights into exactly why that is. So, can we go to the, okay. Here's our agenda for today. However, for the sake of time, I'm going to skip past this so we can introduce the company crew and showcase to you our new product commercial. With me, I've got our VP, Sophia, our CFO, Bob. Our marketing group has Hannah, Sophia, Gaia, Clayton, and Shri. Our production group has Guillermo, Jay, and Gaia. Our finance group has Bob, Jay, Guillermo, and myself. As environmental officer, we have Hannah. Jay is our safety officer, and our research officer is Shri. So with that, I'd like to now hand it off to Hannah with our new product commercial.
Tired of vitamins taking up space in your pantry and the hassle of getting them out of the jar? Switch to Immune Shield, the easy-to-use patch system that slowly releases vitamins through your skin over the course of a week to boost your immune system and overall health.
You can leave the patches directly on your skin, and we also offer free basic holder bands to be used as an accessory. Not only that, the patches come in a variety of colors and patterns, as well as an upgraded holder band that displays your vital signs.
Our revolutionary technology uses vitamins B2, C, and D to help power up your immune system. These vitamins also work together to improve your overall happiness and everyday mood.
Available for purchase at your local drugstore. Buy an Immune Shield pack today for only $40 and get a basic holder band for free. Protect your body by boosting your immune system to shield yourself against infection.
When on the wrist, arm, or shoulders, Immune Shield protects you against illness. As a company, our vision is to ethically and responsibly create a healthier future for humankind. We've made it our mission to strive to create quality products that are both effective and sustainable to improve the health of our communities and everyone in them.
Thank you. Now Hannah will put us back to the slide presentation. Okay, thank you, Hannah. Now, as you heard in the commercial, we are committed to our core values here at Immune Shield. We want you to know that you will heal the world and shield yourself from illness with Immune Shield. Our vision as a company is to ethically and responsibly create a healthier future for humankind. We've made it our mission to strive to create quality products that are both effective and sustainable to improve the health of our communities and everyone in them. I would now like to hand it off to Clayton with the marketing team.
Thanks, Matt. Our product has a broad appeal so that we can reach as many people as possible. With different dosages, with different age groups, the immune patch can be used with everybody. It uses natural methods in order to boost your immune system so that your body can work to its fullest potential. On top of this, we aspire to make our product as cheap as possible, so more people have access to it. And to Sophia.
Okay, I'm going to be talking about our company's operations. Here is a chart of what we spent on each of these categories. So we gradually increased the amount spent on quality management so that product perception is constantly going up. We were determined to go into year 2 focusing on quality prior to the launch of our upgraded products, and we also ramped up quality and control in order to have less defects. Next, we also spent more on advertising over time in order to sell more units, as production capacity increased as a result of us being able to purchase more production plants. In addition, we also added salespeople to help sell additional inventory so that we can move out old units in preparation for the launch of our new product lines. Next, I'm handing it over to Bob, our CFO.
Thanks, Sophia. We have a lot of financial information, and here are the results and summary. So what we have here is our stock prices. As you can see, our stock prices represent mostly exponential growth, but we had a harsh drop in Q8 due to trade-offs. Specifically, the trade-offs that helped sell off in Q8 to make room for ramped up production of better quality patches and band upgrades. You can expect stock valuation to bounce back to $220 plus by Q10. And you can expect dividends that will still be paid out during this time. Most importantly, you can expect the stock prices to recover in the next 2 quarters with production and sale of improved patches, upgraded chip bands, and premium bands. So here's our profits and losses. In quarter 2, we had losses due to low stock levels on hand from previous owner. In quarter 6, we also had losses due to a result of increased demand for improved quality, which we didn't have. But in quarter 7 and quarter 8, we met the demand of the customers, so we thrived. And overall, increased profits allowed us to keep a balance of spendings. Specifically, it helped us focus more on quality, sales, quality controls, while still paying out dividends, which are some of the highest in the company history. So here I have the financial summary. We started off with a great first year. We improved constantly, except for quarter 8, due to, as I previously stated, the trade-offs. And we are successful at fulfilling plans for future quarters' benefits. In the future, we expect the following in the upcoming year: an increase in sales of base products and new products, resulting in an additional 15.3 million in sales, which also result in a 8 million profit. You can expect an increase of 50% to 60% in stock value from current stock value by quarter 10, which is the first half of next year. Hope this answers your concerns, and here comes Sri.
Hi, I'm just going to go over some of our best mini case decisions over these past 2 years. In the mini case cybersecurity, our company was threatened by hackers targeting our servers and other company data. We were presented with the option to either hire a well-known legal support organization, a startup, or take our chances alone. We decided it was best to protect our employees and assets by hiring the most reputable company we could, which in this case was a legal support organization. Our core values include not cutting corners when it comes to the integrity of our company, which is why we decided to pay the higher price in order to hire the most trustworthy company. One other highly successful mini case for our company was to recall or not to recall. After finding out that some of our products may not be completely safe for use, we decided to recall all units instead of doing a voluntary recall. This again plays to our company's ideals that we should be as ethical as possible by ensuring the safety of all our customers and employees. So now I'm going to turn it over to Guillermo and Jay to see how these decisions affected our finances.
Thank you, Sherry. As a result of our decision in mini case cybersecurity, our customers feel safe due to our company being more secure. This led to an extra 5,000 in sales being made. Not only that, the 10,000 spent on hiring legal support organization was earned back in the next quarter. Now here is Jay.
Our choices in mini case to recall or not to recall also paid off. We earned back our $25,000 investment, proving that despite the high cost, we made the correct decision. The customers appreciated our integrity and general transparency in the situation, and due to this, no legal action was taken and an extra $5,000 was made. And now I would like to hand it off to Gaia.
Thank you, Jay. Our current product that comes free with the patches is a basic band. These basic bands can also be ordered for kids in any colors or patterns. In the future, we have a couple projects in mind, like the upgraded band level, which holds a chip. This chip connects to the upcoming app that tracks health features like blood pressure. The next level is the premium level band, which includes a touchscreen face and sports watch functionality, displaying health-related features such as fitness tracker, step counter, and more. The upgraded band and premium band both connect to our upcoming app. This can be downloaded on any device and accessed at any point during the day. It's very useful as it sends notifications to your device. Over to Matt now.
Thank you, Gaia. Now with that, I'd like to end on more of a positive note. Quarter 8 was the continuation of a profit growth trend since quarter 6, up 278% since the previous quarter. This placed the company in a position to grow. We have significant cash on hand, which allows investors to be paid first. We value hard work at this company. We have cash, we have product, and we have the drive to succeed even more than we already have. Your business with us has been fruitful. Your dividends have done nothing but improve, and that trend is expected to continue. In quarter 8, we paid you 6 times the expected amount. Next slide, Hannah. So thank you all very much for being here with us today. I'm happy to have spent my time with such a wonderful and hardworking team, and I hope you all feel the same way as well. Now we have time for any questions you may have.
So I noticed you had two salespeople hired for the entire 8 quarters there. How did you arrive at the number of salespeople you were going to hire? Did you end up having to fire any salespeople?
I'd like to answer that question, actually. Great question, by the way. So we always consider salespeople as kind of an investment, right? They stick around throughout the entire thing. We played a lot of advertising trying to control the market from quarter to quarter. And the fact is, with salespeople, if you hire them, they work for the rest of the simulation and they cost money to fire. So we always spent a lot of care when deciding whether or not to hire them to increase our advertising output. But most of the advertising that we did was based quarter to quarter, and we didn't want to have that much of a continuous output rather than being able to control it in every quarter.
Thanks.
If you could change one decision that you made during the WOW process, what would it be and why?
I think we would change our pricing in quarter 8, the last quarter. We likely would have sold the same amount of units, and with an increase of price, we would be able to have more cash on hand and subsequently would have a higher stock value and be able to pay higher dividends.
What was the biggest learning point that the team experienced managing a business in the simulation while?
Ooh, this is a great question. I can answer that one if none of the other team wants to take it. This is it's quite a personal thing though. Like from a leadership position, I feel that it's usually much easier to communicate with someone in person rather than virtually. And it can be difficult to organize people. And the fact is that it's also a lot easier to be quiet rather than speaking up and getting engaged in the activity. So it did present a little bit of a challenge, but ultimately I think we were able to rise to the occasion.
Hi, good morning. So when your profits took a dive, what do you factor was the thing that helped you turn it around and bring them back up?
I'd like to answer that one. So to make it bounce up, we put it more in advertisement, and we spent more on salesperson, as Matt stated. We had much more output towards advertisement, and therefore cost more sales of units for the next quarter.
Okay, I have a question. What factors do you feel had the most effect on your public product perception?
I can answer that one. So we believe that the product's quality, the pricing, our advertisement, and our ethical decisions in the many cases play the biggest role in consumer product perception, since people would want a good quality product, but also at a reasonable price, which is why we strive to make it and price it affordably. And also advertisement, because advertisement can play a huge role in how our company has our product viewed by the public, and also ethical decisions help consumers view our company, help see what our company values, and therefore affects their perception of our overall company.
I have a question for you. If you could change one decision you made throughout the WOW experience process, what would you do it in? What would you do and why?
I can answer that. So if we could change one decision, it would be our pricing in the last quarter. We likely would have sold the same amount of units, and with the increase in price, we would have had more cash on hand. We would have had a higher stock value because of that and be able to pay higher dividends.
Thank you, Guy. Well said.
All right, Company E, amazing job. Thank you. I also really love your power poses and your PowerPoint. Great work. At this time, you're just going to go back to the main room. Thank you again. I really appreciate how hard you worked, and thank you, judges, for your time.
Thank you all very much for being here and this wonderful activity present. I appreciate it very much, and so does my company.
Nice job, team. Okay, let's head out of here. Next team's up.
So professional.
I know, they're so great. All right, judges, thank you all so much. If you could definitely send in your feedback or the link and answer the scoring cards so we can have that ready for the award ceremony, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you for your time investment, and it's just a great part of the Washington Business Week to have you here. So thank you.
Thank you for letting us be a part.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
See you in a couple weeks.